we get the introduction of Queen Tsubaki. I was always wondering, what the hell is this character all about? In an all-boys school. I don't even know if this is a school. Have you seen them take a class, take a quiz, a test? Have you seen the teachers, bro? This place just a hangout. It's a fucking crack house with graffitis and it's just people just all bottled up here. Anyways, Tsubaki is very interesting character, obviously because of the gender identity, right? I think a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, I don't want to watch this shit because trans girl, cross-dresser. I don't think she's trans. I don't really know what she is. She might be just the guy that wants to dress up pretty and look cute. I think that, you know, Tsubaki wants to be called or referred to as a girl. Whatever you want, I don't care, as long as you look good doing it. Sakura and Tsubaki, they got something going on. Sakura's like, yo, why is she so woodable? But she might have a bigger dick than me. Well, I think that we're going to a strip club right now. They're going off somewhere, and in the opening, there is a quick little scene where you can see Tsubaki dancing around the pole. I'm expecting that to happen this episode. Let's begin. Tsubaki backstory.
でもいつからかわからないくらいずっとそのことを自分が普通の世界で生きるために
The closet. Yeah, she is tall. I mean, he's wearing heels.
デートじゃないからな。2人だけの方が良かった。っていうかさっき
ところで椿さん、俺たちどこへ向かっているんですか？
Strip club.
今から行くのは伊藤さんっておじいちゃんのところ。
Home of Ito-san, a
1年くらい前に
gentleman?
心配なんで定期的に顔出してるの。
We're doing a wellness check on a widow? Okay, I thought we were going to a strip club. You have... Okay, alright, this is nice. Taking care of, you know, community members.
でもたまには初めての子がいたら新鮮かなって。
新鮮、責任を。
Be there,
そ
I
んな
guess.
気負うことないわ。お話ししたり家事手伝ったり一緒にいてくれてあげて。
椿ちゃんいらっしゃい。
Yo, yo, yo.
今日ラズナ屋のどら焼き。
あそこのどら焼き大好き。
Okay.
めっちゃ元気。
He is. Yo, usually old people of older generation, yo, thank you, Daniel Gear, for the prime. Appreciate that, man. But like, okay, listen. I'm not trying to be hateful, but the older generation definitely do not fuck around. You know, with characters like Tsubaki. They're gonna be like, what the hell are you wearing, boy? You know, I was kind of expecting that, but hey, welcoming
と
guy.
思って。
嬉しい。あそこのどら焼き大好き。
Damn, the rooftop tiles look here look so good.
庭木も。
This guy's killing
お
it.
や、この
Just
子
like
た
his
ちは
wife.
初めましてだよね。
そうよ。こんにちは。
Sakura,
そ
smile a
うか
little.
そうか。風鈴の子はみんなおしゃれだね。
Nire the mimosa. The
花の名
drink?
前だよ。
君の耳飾りはサンゴやってる。
Yasuo drip?
お、
Sakura.
君は
Hairstyle. Glaze.
奥さんと言った海辺のことを思い出すな。
Thank you for the compliment, but I don't know if me being reminding of your wife is a good thing. Anyways, this guy's a very welcoming old gentleman, huh? He doesn't really hate on anything. He's just very appreciative of everything.
奥さんと言った海辺のことを思い出すな。
私その話好き。海辺で2人で並んでたなんてロマンチックよね。
あまりに綺麗だったから行けなくて。
They just stood there all night?
転びながら帰ったんだよね。
What a nice night to
ごめん
remember.
こんなところで立ち話を。さあ、お上がり。
さくらさん、なんでそんな顔赤い
You
んです
can't
か？
take compliments. Gigi said, wow, cool hair and eyes. Reminds me of my wife. Sakura's like...
しが。あれ？おじいちゃんダメじゃない。
あ、うっかりしてた。
Yo, that's gonna go bad.
それに蛍光灯切れちゃってるわね。
あ
これ買いますよ。
Make yourself useful,
いいのか
Nire.
い？
もしかしてこれ途中でした？
そう。
Really are just doing chores, huh?
これ持ってってくれるかい？僕、奥の部屋で待っててね。
おお。奥っていう。
What's back here? All her stuff. Preserved.
軽量の服か。
ごめんごめん。
Feel like we shouldn't have gone in there.
今はもう着てねえんだろうな。
Oh, I just assumed that it was just like wife stuff. But okay, just like preserved clothing and stuff that he just keeps in here because of memories of his wife,
着て
probably.
ねえんだろうな。
あ、そうだとしよう。
You're a high school student, though. I know that the date is platonic and it's more of a hangout session to keep, you know, senior people not too bored, but I don't know.
今度私とデートしよう。あったかくなってほら
Let's go to strip
あのグレーの
club.
帽子とかどう？一昨年のお花見
Yo,
の時みたいな
Tsubaki's jacket, though. Tsubaki's jacket is so long. Look at that cape, man. The drip is cool.
一昨年のお花見の時みたいな。あの時の二人最高だったな。もう
シャレが好きだったんですね。
素敵ですね。
だからあんなにあったのか。
話を合わせたり振り向いてほしくて頑張ったら僕もハマってしまってね。それがチカチカするほどの花柄でね。
Kinda cringe.
まあ思えばありえないけど、うまく合わせてしっかり着こなしていたよ。
Why are you blushing, Sakura?
その話も好きよ。じゃあめっちゃ気に入ってるじゃん。
そうだといいんだけどね。
You got regrets?
いつもニコニコして穏やかな人だったけど。
Oh, Obachan aura farming.
でも彼女と過ごした時間は幸せだった。僕は
素敵な関係だったんですね。
This is like the most like modest, calm, you know, memories of his wife and thinking about her, and Sakura's like blushing because he can't even handle this. Like, he's so immature as a person and could never like take any relationship, dating, love themes like that seriously. So he just constantly blushes, even at this old man's cute little story.
とても素敵な関係だったんですね。お邪魔しました。
What was that? That look. That's something there.
お邪魔しました。
また来るわね。
せいかな。楽しかっ
Thank you
た。
for reminding me of my wife, Sakura.
俺は何もしてねえ。
落ち込んでいると聞いていたので心配でしたが、思ったより元気でしたね。
まあ一年時とても辛そうに見える時があるの。
He's not gonna act
も
depressed in
ちろ
front
ん
of the
大切な
kids.
人を亡くしたんだからあれだけじゃない気がするの。
Mm.
まあ聞いてもそんなことない。
Yo, I wanna know more.
それでも私はおじいちゃんに元気になってほしい。何でもする。
He needs to go find a new lady friend. Dramatic wins.
私の恩人なのよ。
Did they like take her in? Okay.
ありのままの私よ。
They're like the first people to accept her? Okay, Tsubaki flashback again.
椿の何してんだよ。行こうぜ。
Tsubaki wanna play with the girls.
また女子のあれか。かわいいかわいいって。
And then he has to like hide the fact that radio control car, Tonkas, baby, Tonka trucks, vroom vroom. Yeah, I guess that's like, you know, what like boys want to play with, but Tsubaki don't really fuck with this.
椿のこういう車好きって言ってたじゃん。
Does she know?
しよ。ああ。じゃあまた明日な。なあ、バイクがあったら。
Tsubaki can't be himself. Oh, accessories in the back.
かわいい。けど形はこっちが好き。家に帰ったらファイルに。
Ooh, that thought got cut off short. I'm not a girl. It's probably what's going on in his mind. Oh no. I feel like we're gonna get such a sad backstory. All of this is basically just gonna be such a sad and depressing and tragic backstory about like gender dysphoria and identity confusion and Tsubaki wanting to be a girl but he's born a boy and he's gotta like play the role of like a masculine figure and act straight around the boys but secretly wants to play with girls and accessories and stuff like that. I just hope there's a positive ending. I mean, surely there is.
嘘つき。
綺麗だな。
Yo, ain't this the GG's place?
おや、それ。
Damn, bro's blinged
な
up.
んだ。さっきから探していてね。
My
あり
guy's
がとう。
drip is immaculate.
男の人なのに。なんでかわからないけど。
Real men wear pink.
おや、どら焼きイヤリング見つかったよ。 通りがかった子が拾ってくれた。
あらほん
どら焼き持って行ってもらおうと思って。
They are dripped the fuck out, huh?
あ
My
なたイヤ
goodness.
リング見つけてくれ
はいはい、好きなのを持ってって。俺
I'm just mesmerized by the drip.
あの
GG, Baba drip is too good.
おばあちゃん
いいよね、これ綺麗だよね。僕のリクエストなんだ。今のおしゃれがわかるんだね。
そういうわけでは
I've got a fashion
うちの奥さん
sense.
いつもおしゃれだから。
それから毎日のその度素敵な格好をする二人を見れて楽しかった。
Ah, the wife is gonna fucking die in this backstory, isn't she? They're like the first people to ever accept Tsubaki and see him for like who he really is. But like, and they look so fashionable right now too. But we know that the wife dies, so here we go.
楽しかった。を見れて楽しかった。
Hey, that's the room where Sakura went to. It's the wife's makeup place. Oh my goodness. Yo, give me some of that lipstick.
どうかしらよくわからない
Yeah, but you a little zesty. I know you a little zesty. Put them lipstick
どこだ
on.
ったかな。
Do it. Do it. Oh, so taboo. Are you gonna do
ラス
it?
ちゃんも塗ってみる
Oh.
大丈夫だから
Grandma's fine with it. Makeover time.
じゃん、口紅塗ったの？いいね。
Such welcoming grandparents.
シーロ普通の男の子は口紅を塗って喜んだりしない
Yeah, but you're not a normal boy though. You're finally able to express yourself for who you truly are for the first time in such an environment that welcomes such a thing. Right? That's why the tears are coming out.
男の子は口紅を塗って喜んだりしないでもなんで僕は綺麗もう友達に家族に嘘をつきたくないみんなと同じになりたい
That I want to be normal is actually so sad, right? Because to a lot of people, they could probably never see from this perspective. But like the normal thing is a standard that is determined by the majority group. But like if you were never in the majority and you were something else and you never felt represented, right? I'm sure like even I'm not saying you need to necessarily want to be a girl, be trans, or like want to dress up like a girl to feel understand these things. But like if you've ever been in a position where you've been discriminated against, you were like in a minority group, you were supposed to abide by some sort of like standards that's been set by the majority, you know how this shit feels.
普通になりたいねえタスクちゃんハイヒールって知ってる
There's something funny about Tsubaki putting on lipstick and breaking down and like basically confronting like the coming out of the closet moment and Baba just escalating it to the next level. You're like, oh, all right. High heel time, bitch. No, lipstick, nah. Let's put you in some high heels. Yeah, that's the one Tsubaki wears now.
でもあれね男の人の靴
High heels
そうそ
are
う。
from... Lipstick's kind of smudging right now. High heels come from men?
そうそう。もともと戦場で馬に乗りながら弓を引くときに体を安定させる。
そうなの
Okay.
お化粧だってもともとは身を守るおまじないだったの男女の違いはとても大切なもの部分でしかないのよ、
だってハイヒールを初めて履いた人も男のものだから履こう。
It was more
女のもの
function.
だから使おうと思ったわけじゃないと思う。
That's right. I mean, paint, war makeup, stuff like that. They didn't ever think about these gender roles. These things are just like societal constructs that's been made, right? As society has progressed. Back in the day, no one eer really thought too much about this
も
shit.
う痛いと思ったからじゃないかな。
タスクちゃんはさっきどうして男なそうではないの
多くの人がそう思うことを普通
Hey, that's what I just
当
said.
たり前なものなんだよ。 だからタスクちゃんは
People are too busy worrying about the perspective and the judgments of others to the point they can't even live their own life. And imagine being stuck in a prison in your own mind, not being able to live because again, you're so scared of the judgment of others. Like there is a great theme and like meta commentary in this episode right now with Tsubaki's backstory. When a lot of people, and again, it doesn't have to be this exact example, but so many people are so afraid of like what other people may think that they can't even live their own lives.
私はどんなものでも好きなものが好きなタスク。
僕もそのままのタスクちゃんが大好きだよ。
さあ、
わかるよ。
こんなによく似合うんだもの。
So wholesome, man. Alright, let me now break the wholesomeness. There is such a grift you can do with this episode. You could literally say that these grandparents are grooming this young boy. And I don't think that's what's happening right now. But for people who want to hate on Windbreaker and want to grift and have some mental gymnastics, at a very surface level glance, rather than a story backstory, discovering self-identity and coming out of the closet and being able to go against societal norms and living who you want to be, you could straight up say these fucking grandparents are just grooming this boy out of context.
私怖かったの。人と違うことで一人ぼっちになるのが私を受け入れてくれた。好きだと言ってくれた。もう一人じゃないって思った。だから今度は私の番。大丈夫？
It was a heart-touching story.
何に悩んでいるか見つけるために俺たちも協力だね。さくらさん。
いつだよ。
Okay, Sakura will help out too.
もうみんないい子。そげ、明日行くわよ。明日？
I still want to go to the strip
昨
club.
日みんなたくなってね。この時のワンピースが僕大好きだったんだ。
One Piece, yo, whoa, her aura.
とても元気そうですよ
Yo,
ね。
you got some
本当には何に悩んでい
lewd
るか。
pictures of grandma?
ね、
Where are you?
こちらをちゃんと向いていないのも多い。
カメラ向けてもそっぴな。
Okay.
じゃあ、二
The grooming grandpa is also taking creep pictures.
つ？じゃあ、
Alright.
二人で撮った写真一枚もないの？せめて結婚式のと。
これだよ。
これそこ？
What?
大丈夫
He
か
came out of his
驚く
nose
ような写
there.
真なんじゃないと思うよ。
あ、もしかしてさくら、この写真見てただカステラが気管に入っただけだ。おじいちゃんこの子ね。
Again, like, he is so immature about anything love related. Seeing a wholesome grandma-grandpa picture together is enough to spit, like, tea out of his nose?
おじいちゃんこういう雰
That's
囲気
like the
感じると赤くなっ
smallest
ちゃ
bit
う
of
んだって。
romance.
あ、そうかい。
ねえさくら、
どんなって別に嬉しそう。あれだ。
Just say it!
椿のに似
What? Tsubaki not talking to Umemiya? Hold up, I mean, last episode we kind of had like, yo, is Tsubaki and Umemiya a thing? Yo, what happened to, you know, the Omurice girl
て
though?
る。椿のに似てんだわ。
Huh?
私こんな可愛く見えてた？もう。
まあ真っ赤だ。やりますね。
梅宮っていうのはほら、いつも
The one I
話
love?
してる私が好きな。
Wait! Whoa!
おじいちゃんどうしたの？
I don't know, probably something what Sakura said about, you know, the grandparents being happy together in love.
おじいちゃんどうしたの？
Jesus.
かい
Yeah?
なんでそんなこと？
だったんだ。
That if they were truly in
ゆいさん
love?
はちゃんと幸せだった
Yeah,
の
the
か
regret and the doubt he has.
幸せだったけど、見合い結婚だったし、
Oh.
ゆいさんはあまり思ってる。ゆいさんはどうだったんだろうって。
おじいさんの悩みってこれだったんだ。
That's what the look was
そ
before
んな
too.
こと。
二人でいるときは、そんな不安ばかりが大きくなってね。
And then he's gonna delude himself
No.
more and more to think that it was
そう
fake.
か。少しほっとしたよ。
Hey, Sakura saved the day.
ちょっと聞いてもどういったものなんですか？
They planted a tree.
昨日お邪魔した時から気になっていたんですのに、花水木だけ浮いてるなって。
That's the one, right? They
その
planted
木の前
together?
で撮られてたので。
庭は僕の趣味だったんだけど、急にゆいさんが花水木を植えるって言い出したんで、あとなぜか二人で写真を撮ろうって言ってきてね。
Okay.
おじいさん、いませんでしたか？
え？
どんな些細なことでも構いませ
What's
ん。
the meaning of the tree?
ゆいさん、今度の休みに
あら、どうかされたんですか？
ちょっと明るいところで爪を切ろうと思ってね。続けて。急な君は素敵だね。そんな君がこちらを
Aw, GG
素敵だっていう
Riz.
のはいつも言ってるけど、振り向くくらいなんて後になって恥ずかしくなっちゃってね。
Why won't you look at me, Baba?
そのかったし、木を植えたのも気まぐれだったのかもしれない。
She planted that shit probably because that's supposed to be her. Right? Like the whole theme of you're not looking at me, but that was also the petals on this tree. Isn't it literally stitched into the hat? So like symbolically, even though she's not here anymore, the tree is there in her place, constantly looking at you. That's the whole point, right?
よと聞いておくんだったよ。
いや、おばあさん、怒ってたみたいですよ。
Wait, let him cook? Let him cook?
花水木の花言葉な。
Romance.
そして、Am I indifferent to you?
Wait, where did that English come from?
そして、Am I indifferent to you? あなた
Okay.
に
Oh, she
花水木
pouting!
はおばあさんの少し
Oh, never mind. I went a little bit too far with the English 12 poetry symbolism, thinking the tree was supposed to like be her, still looking at her. But all right, that's got a different meaning. You're wrong. I'm pouting.
花水木はおばあさんの少し意地悪な反論だったんじゃないでしょうか。
Okay.
ないのね。おじいちゃん、本当におばあちゃんのこと分かってない。いていいって教えてくれた人が、好きじゃない人と一緒に。
It's getting so emotional.
そんな風に楽しく自分のことを話してくれる人がそばにいてくれ、幸せです。
Hey, good line from Nire.
そうです。
Just say something, bro.
よくわかんねえけど、どうでもいいやつに。
All right, well said. I think that was enough.
とじゃない。
She was in love with me.
一番
I'm not delusional.
ありがとね、みんな。ごめんね。でも僕が悪いとはいえ、焦るつもりもなかったんだろう
It was a sneaky one, a sneaky
な。
lesson.
どこまでも君は本当に。
Yeah, see, she was always looking. Is that it?
さくらさんの赤面レーダーって高性能ですよね。
赤面レー
This is Ahoge supposed to be an antenna to seek for the love romance themes right there?
赤面レーダーって高性能ですよね。
赤面レーダー？
人の恋心を察して赤くなること。おお、じゃあちょっとそっち向いててください。
ああ、あっちは誰もいねえじゃねえか。
ブな二人が。今度
There
は
it is.
こっち。
Easy
幼稚園児の
blush.
二人がほら。
Kindergartners holding hands while walking. You're gonna start blushing over that.
ほら今度は。
俺で遊ぶんじゃねえ。
And that is another episode of Windbreaker. This is a very wholesome episode. Very profound episode that has a lot of, commentary regarding like not just gender identity, but I think it's more about like what it means to be yourself without living in fear of other people's judgment and to free yourself. It's a liberating feeling when you can finally express yourself and how you want to be rather than being basically trapped in a closet, acting like somebody that you're not, trying to pretend to play a role that you were never really meant for. If you've ever been in those kind of situations, I'm sure this would really speak out to your heart. And then the whole grandpa-grandma story was very wholesome, very kind. I just have one worry, bro. I just have one worry. Oh man, I just hope that Windbreaker is still gonna be able to get engagements, because this is now week 4 without a fight, and you don't need a fight, right? But I'm telling you, man, the average person I don't think can appreciate episodes like this for a series like Windbreaker, and it is unfortunate, but that is the reality. And And you can gatekeep and you can say stupid monkeys this and that and say you can't appreciate real art, and I'd agree with you. But in terms of keeping the people around to keep watching these reactions, man, like you need to really cater towards those average people too. And I wonder if there is a more concise way to kind of have pacing that's good enough to kind of keep the hype going while being able to, you know, touch on these important themes to obviously flesh out these characters as we go into the next arcs. But hey, I don't know. Fingers crossed. That's it from me. If you're still here though, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlists for even more content. And until next time, take care.